Well, this is my internal assessment, and here we can see the code. The first part of the code consists on importing the different libraries that I will be using. The principal one is a Control P5 that will help me develop the user friendly interface. Later on, there are um, the different variables that I will use on the code. And well, as we know, on the setup, we write all the code that we want to be run just once, and that we do not need to run like continuously. Well, in here I set the size. Later on, there is like the whole structure of the interface, in which I use some tabs that will help me to have an easier navigation through the software. Later on the first interface, I have like a little table of content in which the user could enter different data. So here it's like the index of each column, that there's the client, the type, the fonts. Then I use a method that it's called text field, in which the user will be able to enter the data he wants to. And well, in here I set the position of each one of the text fields, and I ordered them in columns. So the first column it's called clients, the second one it's about the fonts, the third one also I have the quantity. This is about the money that they need to pay, the amount debt. And finally, I have the status of the work. So in here, I use a different method that it's called checkbox, in which the user may press using a mouse press. And in the moment that the user presses the box, the color changes, as it says here. It says color active. And then on the other tab, I have a menu list that will help the client to have like a little gallery of its work. And well, on the draw there isn't much, just the background color. And let's run the program. These are like the index box that I talked about. These are the text fields in which you can write wherever you want. The quantity, I know, 1,000 pesos, and the date would be 12 of rate or 15. And then the status is done or not. As I told you, the boxes changes its color if you press them. If you press them again, they change another time. Each one of the text field boxes have its own reference, so you can know in which one you're writing on. And well, in here you can play with the colors of each one of the index boxes. And on the top we have the different tabs that we use, and whenever you use the tab, it changes its color from green to orange. And here is the menus for the gallery. And in here the images may appear, but it still don't appear. So these are like one of the criteria in Criterion D. And well, mostly this is how my